Hello guys, welcome back. Remember, I told you that there's gonna be a new show that will be starting in the summer situation where we are now while we wait for the new seasons to come in. And I'm gonna just talk about the goalkeepers. I'm gonna be looking at some of the best goalkeepers that are in the Premier League, checking them if they're overrated, underrated, or fairly rated. So I wanna hear your thoughts in the comment section. If you agree with some of the picks that I've picked and what I'm saying, if you even agree with it. So let's get this show started. So we're gonna start with number one, David De Gea. David De Gea has been one of the most important players for Manchester United. He has done so much when you look at his career in the long run. But in this season of 2023, do I think if he's overrated, underrated, or fairly rated by the mainstream media and the people? I feel like he's underrated. The reason why I say David De Gea is underrated is because, of course, there are so many mistakes he makes with his legs. Not all keepers. He is that type of an olden type of a goalkeeper. He doesn't really have to rely on using his leg morely, but he's very good in terms of shot stopping. I know that there are some goals that have gone in which are criminal, but with what this man has been able to do, 17 clean sheets in this season alone. That has to mean something for a goalkeeper, especially a goalkeeper in his structure and what he has done already for the team. So I feel like he is underrated. I feel like there's a keeper out there and people need to give him more respect than they do. Nick Pope, yes, the Newcastle goalkeeper, finished with 14 clean sheets this season, and he has been one of the most important players for Newcastle in this situation that they've been going through. And so my question is that is he overrated, underrated, or fairly rated? I really believe that he's overrated. The reason why I say that is overrated, when you really look at his saving, like in terms of one-on-one savings and what it does, you feel like you actually see that it's morely the defense of Newcastle that did more of the work than the goalkeeper, because he makes mistakes, and it's weird when I just say that the guy is underrated. But when you look at what people put Nick Pope, the way they've risen his standard to, and what he really offered this season for Newcastle, even though they're the best defense in the league, there is that state of people giving him so much prop than what he has already proven. He hasn't done so much for him for people to even say that much of him. For example, he hasn't even won a trophy yet. So for people to give him that much of a rating, it's too high. People believe that he's one of the best. In fact, they feel like he's even better than most of the keepers than Ramsdale, and he should be the one who takes over from Pickford, which I 100% disagree. So I don't know if you agree with me. Number three, Alisson, goalkeeper of Liverpool FC. Okay, so one thing that we have to talk about, he finished with 14 clean sheets, which is really crazy. If we say a goalkeeper finished with 14 clean sheets in one of the worst seasons of Liverpool club's history, especially under Jurgen Klopp. We are in Europa to prove that we have been terrible. I feel like he's fairly rated. The reason why I say it's fairly rated, I've never really seen people saying that Alisson is the worst keeper, is no good. I feel like people really gives him his props for what he does, which is very comfortable and so confident to use his feet. He can do anything with his feet. At the same time, he's one of the best shot stoppers we have seen. Which if it wasn't of the game, I felt like he deserves the keeper of the season. But anyway, because he wasn't able to do so, because he's the one who kept Liverpool into this